Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in football. As you know, I've started this channel last year and I'm just here to continue it, keep on the journey. A few things happened, so I had to take a break. So as you guys can see, it took me a while to get this bad boy up here, but I got a dog named his Papa. So I've been out, trying to get him situated. It's an English bulldog. But, he watched games with me, he would sit down and he's just a Chelsea boy just like me. And, he loves his soccer. And, now we're back and he's fully situated, potty trained and everything. So now I can start shooting videos again for you guys. So thank you for tuning in. Come on, Paco. Go ahead. As I was saying, I got a new dog. So, I had to be out, for a few weeks. I recently got him, so I had to potty train him up. I got him very, very skinny, so I had to feed him up. As you can see, he's very fat now. So yeah, we're back. And today I'm trying to react to this Netflix special about the World Cup. It's called Captains of the World. I've really enjoyed this last World Cup. This was one of my best World Cup. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, I have to react to this on my channel so I could, put it out for you viewers to see how I react. And because you could tell I'm still kind of winded from lifting up the dog, so you guys could see it. He's so heavy now. Anyhow, so I'll calm down and we're gonna react to this Netflix special. It's called Captains of the World. So here we go.
Across every continent on the face of the globe, to every lover of the game, wherever you are, whatever time of day or night.
This was a massive World Cup, man. So France went there as the favorite. I think them along with Argentina. But as you know, if I just won the World Cup, I'm going back, and I'm going back. I'm one of the favorites. Not just because they won it 4 years ago, but this World Cup was something else, man. Really special, especially how it turned out. A lot of people say it was rigged, but it turned out the way it's supposed to. I think I was watching a video on YouTube and Ferdinand, I don't remember who it was, but they were saying that Messi had a lot of cameras following him and that he hoped that there was a documentary coming out. So I'm supposing this is the Netflix one, or maybe there's another one, but we'll see. I hope there's something singular that comes out about just Messi, but this is good too. It's good to see this. He changed this World Cup, man. He really, really changed. Cristiano Ronaldo. See, the fact that he gets the entire stadium to say his trademark is just crazy to me. I'm a big Messi fan, but at the end of the day, you have to respect Cristiano Ronaldo. That guy is just something special. Look at Thiago Silva. I guess they're gonna highlight him because he was one of the captains for one of the major teams. See him there talking to Harry Kane is a captain. Wow. Suarez. Like, who do you guys think has the best teams? Is it the South American teams, or the European teams? Which is best? Which continent has the best international teams? Because Europe has a lot. You have England, you have France, you have Spain, you have Germany, who's won it 3 or 4 times, I think 4 times. And who else? A lot more countries. Belgium is a good team. Italy is a good team. Don't forget them, even though they didn't qualify for this one. But there's a lot of teams up there in Europe, man. So it makes it tough. Poland, Wales, those are good quality teams. Croatia, But in South America, the big hitters, no offense, is the typical ones. Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Chile, But where is the quality? Who has Uruguay? Don't forget them. Which continent has the best quality? And there's just something special about the South Americans, if you're being honest. Thiago Silva. I had a friend who he just couldn't understand how Richarlison got picked over Firmino. So it's one of those things, but that goal was special from Richarlison. I hope they show it in this one. They have to. Silva is one of the most professional players anyone has ever seen. Just have to be honest. Look at him. He just looks so dapper, like in Chelsea, playing for Chelsea. He's very decorated too. He's very decorated. I think the only thing he didn't win was the World Cup. That's the only thing Thiago Silva doesn't have. Is that true? Like if you speak about the World Cup, the first thing that comes to everyone's mind is Brazil. There's some truth to that, you know. There's like they win it the most. You have to talk about that, you know. Neymar, you could do with Neymar messing around. Yeah, man, it's a lot of pressure on the Brazilians at all time. Every World Cup they go to, they are expected to win. That's crazy. And, you know, Thiago Silva said it, like, if you don't win, you could die in Brazil. If you don't win, you could die. That's a lot of pressure, man. You have to take your hats off to most of these players who, especially Brazilian players who go and represent their country, knowing some of these facts that, hey, you know, the pressure is there, man, at all time. The captain is under a lot of pressure. The coach is under a lot of pressure. The rest of the player, it's just crazy. Oh, he went to Moscow first. Thiago Silva. Dinamo Moscow. Holding his lungs? Wow, I didn't know all of that. That's crazy. Wow, this has to be his wife. How long have they been together? I wonder. Because she's very, like, animated in his life now. He was alone. Wow, that's sad, man. Imagine being in a foreign country all by yourself and have to like go through a sickness like this. Tuberculosis, he said, I think. Yeah, he's very tough, man. Thiago Silva is very tough, no matter what. Because he's what, like 38, 39 right now, and he's still playing. And he's still better than a lot of defenders out there. You gotta be honest. You could tell that he's slowed down a little bit because he plays for my team, so I could tell that he's not what he used to be, but he still knows his IQ is just second to none at this point. I hope he becomes a manager, but I'm not sure how the language thing is gonna, because I think most of these managers nowadays, they try to know a lot of languages, you know. I suppose a lot. By the time he finished with England, he should know English, so we'll see. Neymar. What do people think about Neymar? Is it that he gets fouled a lot, or he just exaggerates most of these things? Because he's a very, Neymar is the most skillful player I've ever seen. Like, you could say Ronaldinho or whoever. Look at that goal. Ooh, that was a quality goal, man. Richarlison, that was a quality goal. Look at him laughing. I'll never forget this. I remember when he scored this goal, and my friend, I messaged him. I was like, and this is the guy you said he shouldn't have been to the World Cup. And he didn't have anything to say because that goal was just special, man. Yeah, man. I remember in 2014, he got injured, got a back injury, and they suffered against Germany, man. Yeah, he was definitely their star player at the time, because I think he was playing for Barcelona at the time, and you know, he was a big name. He said they're hiding the truth. Yeah, man, it's very easy for things to go wrong. Yeah, look at Messi. World Cups are so difficult, anything can happen. That's true. We can talk about World Cup forever. Pretty rich. You know, Brazil, France, England, a bit stronger than the rest right now. Which team keeps me up at night? All three of them. He says he worried about all of the teams. World Cup must be so much pressure, man. Wow, look at the shot. They have this like chip on their shoulder, like, hey, this is us, you know? Yeah, England has a very good team, man. Every single year they have a very good team. Like, the quality of players England put out every single tournament is just crazy. Like, there's no one on the team who is a nobody. You know, you might see a lot of teams and they have just like people who are like you've never heard of. You've never heard that for England. And then again, you might say, oh, because they have the most popular league, you know? So their players are more in the limelight, especially for us over here in America. But yeah, when Maradona died, man, that was sad. So you can imagine what it meant to people in Argentina who was raised watching this guy play soccer. Sad, man. And what he meant to a lot of people, you know? It's like me hearing that Messi died. I probably would cry. And a lot of Americans can relate, because when a lot of people heard that, like, Kobe died in a crash, that was tough for a lot of people. I know a lot of guys who cried because of that. So you could imagine, remember Maradona was an iconic person, like, he single-handedly won a World Cup for them, you know? So you could see people crying, especially grown men crying, because they were his idol. And he was like this larger-than-life type person, you know? Must be tough for Messi. You compare him to Maradona, you can't compare him to Maradona. Messi suffered, man. You're such a good player, but you keep being told that there's someone you'll never be, you know? Yeah, I remember when he missed that penalty. Wow. Must be tough for him, like, You know you're the best player in the world, but there's just this one guy, your own people, your own countrymen will never like pick you over that person, no matter what you do, until you win the World Cup. And we'll see if eventually Argentina will have Messi on the same light as Maradona. Yeah, I think this is when he quit. Yeah, and he kept coming back, man. Try again. Yeah, I think this 4-3 against France, that was a massive game. Yeah, that Copa America was massive for him because you could tell everything changed about him. Like, there was like a huge weight that got off his shoulder when he won that Copa America. Like, no one could say, oh, he's never won anything for his country before. Nigga Cristiano Ronaldo. The music for him is just like, yeah, he's just a flashy boy. You ask me if I finished my career today, I would be happy. Yes, of course. Yeah, he has a lot to be happy about. Which a World Cup win will be fun. It'll be more than fun, Ronaldo. It'll be crazy. I don't chase record chase. He's a beast. He's a baller, and you can't disagree. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That's what he does. He scores. Goals come natural. Everybody wants to win, but there can only be one winner. I think this was the first game. At his first penalty, Messi had to score that. No doubt at all. Had to score that. No doubt. Yeah, definitely. That's a trophy he really wants to win. The World Cup means everything to him. Yeah. This was crazy. Coaches sat down with them and like, what are we doing here? They definitely come back. The Saudi Arabia team. That was crazy, man. Sometimes the team comes back out after halftime and you're like, wow. I don't know what the manager said to them, but it was working. But we all got to see, right? Like, what was said. And it worked. You saw it in living colors that it worked. His first goal, ran off. Everyone went crazy. Argentina won, Saudi Arabia won. Of course, Penaldo is going to take it. Boom. He's going to do that thing. See? Look at it. That shot was crazy. With Messi in the background, that was crazy. Oh my God, that second goal. That second goal for Saudi Arabia. Oh. And look at this guy asking for Messi's shirt in the middle of the game after you just scored on him. Like, what's wrong with this? Tell people, man, like, bro, there's a time and place. That wouldn't be the time. Like, I'm losing and you're asking me for my shirt. And the game is still going on, Yeah, Saudi Arabia went crazy. Everybody's like, where's Messi? Where's Messi? Like, Messi's the only one on the team. This guy has so much pressure on his shoulder, man. Like, these are the things you have to, like, admire in players. Because you look at it, you're like, wow, how do you overcome all that pressure, He wants me to want to checkmate Messi. Nah, cuz you got checkmate. You got checkmate. Based on what happened, in retrospect, you got checkmate. Biden says he's ready to play. This must be crazy. Like, you're gonna go play a game and you're with your team and the president calls and be like, hey, go do your best. Wow, you must be pumped up, riled up, ready to go. Tyler Adams. Yeah, the American soccer, America on the world soccer stage has come a long way. Because they have a lot of good players all over the world, man. A lot of good players playing everywhere. It's just a matter of time, The next World Cup comes here, so see what we could do. But he does. Big players turn up for big games, and he falls in that category. He's right. Gareth Bale is something else, man. It's crazy. It's just sad what happened to him at Real Madrid after, but Real Madrid was always a hard place to go into, But what he did for that club, man, especially in that Champions League final, Gareth Bale, man, that's something else. That guy's crazy. Worst enemy. Some of these players who are like world talents, they just couldn't like get over injuries, I don't know what it was, if it like their diet or their genetic makeup or something, but they just couldn't get over injuries. Gareth Bale is one of them. We have one at Chelsea right now, Reece James, Neymar, here and there, but he has a lot of injuries, man. Hazard at the last could barely get, It's tough, man. 1958 since Wales qualified. Wow. Cliff Jones, Wales midfielder. I think I'm better than him. got all the way to the quarterfinals and played Brazil. They had a Pele. One goal, kicked them out. Takes one goal, one mistake, one effort, to just shatter your dreams, man. The World Cup is a cruel tournament because it's every 4 years and anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Gary Speed. Anything can happen, man, in this competition because you could be like training, preparing for 4 years, and it's just like one silly mistake or one fluke shot or one craziness, man. Everything you work for your entire life just shatter, I think sometimes the World Cup is more cruel than track and field. Track and field is the next cruel sport too, but it's tough, man. This is why we love it, This is why we love it because we know. World's football manager died. Yeah, Gareth Bale was always injured, and to think that he played with an injury the entire tournament, I don't understand the Welsh accent different from the Scottish one, because sometimes I hear it and I think it's Scottish, but they're not Scottish. What's the major difference? Could someone tell me in the comments? Yeah, Gareth Bale was working in that second half, man. He did. He really did. I remember this game. I watched this game because it was America's first game, and I did watch this game. But penalty, Gareth Bale. Like, imagine stepping up to take a penalty for your national team. Especially at a World Cup. And if you score this goal, then it means so much. I can imagine you're like a little boy at that point. This is what dreams are made of, and then you step up and you score. You're like, wow. Imagine the euphoria and everything just going through your head, And it's crazy because only a select few people will ever get to experience that, I think they're talking about what's coming next. But there you have it, people. That was a good special from Netflix on the World Cup. I'll be reacting to all 6 of them. So come back right here on my channel. I'll be reacting to the next one, which is episode 2. There's 6 of them. So feel free to join me and check out. As I said, I'm fully back now, so I'll be trying to pump more and more videos out, at least daily if possible. But I want to get to the point where I could definitely be pumping out a video a day, right? Because this is my passion. This is what I really like doing, talking about football. And as you guys know, the World Cup comes here, so I want to help build this channel and have this platform so we could talk more about the World Cup, leading up to the World Cup and stuff like that. That's gonna happen here in America. So it was a pleasure watching this, and I will keep watching it. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and feel free to come back again. Thank you.